Hi guys, Monique Leslie, Misfit Crafter, and I'm just bringing you a free tag file that I created, and I'm going to show you how to basically download it to your Cricut Design Space and do a print to cut from Cricut Design Space. But first, we just want to create a new project. We're going to go to Upload, and we are going to find wherever we saved the download that you'll grab from my website on the link below. Choose Complex and Continue. And then we're just going to get rid of the background. You don't have to keep the upper portion. I'm okay if you cut it off. So we're gonna crop it so we can just get off the logo and stuff from the top. Once you crop it, you're just gonna want to go ahead and take away the background. We're just gonna use the manual selection. Don't forget to take away the background on each one of the holes of the tag. This way you're not having to punch out the holes for the tag. And then we're just gonna apply the cuts out to and continue. So just apply and continue. Be sure to name it whatever you want. Add any tags so that you can find it again. And what I mean by tags is just keywords to help you find it. This way you're not searching everywhere for it. So I'm going to add like tags, spring, gnome, snail, frog, bees, flowers, yeah, just to see, if I ever want to find it again, I can find it easily. I'm also going to put it in a collection. Since I don't have tags, I'm going to create a new collection just for tags. So we have our tags there now, and we're going to make sure we hit print to cut. Otherwise you're going to end up with just a cutout and nothing printed. And then we're just going to upload. Once we've uploaded, we're going to see what we've saved. We're going to add it to the canvas. And then once it's on the canvas, we're going to need to resize it. It's a little big. If you're in the beta version, the big version is going to work out perfectly for you. If you are using the regular version, you have to reduce it down to 6.75 by 9.25. So we're just going to get this down a bit, and you can just move it from the sides, or you can just go straight up to the sizing edit portion in the toolbar and just put it 6.75 inches wide, and then it's not going to be too big. Now you can see that the message on the right went away. So now we're just going to go ahead and make it, but be sure that if you want to save it first. Go ahead and hit save. Just name it whatever you'd like. I'm just going to call it Spring Tags for 2023. And then if you want, you can also add it for a collection of a project. And I'm just going to add it for the project tags. And then go ahead and save it. So now once it's all nice and safe, we'll just go ahead and hit make it, and you can move it around. If you end up having like a little extra room, you want to move some things around, but right here it's basically perfectly sized for our 8.5 by 11. You can choose the paper and all that if you like, but it's good. So we're going to go ahead and continue, and we are going to send it to our printer. You can always choose to send it like using your system dialog. For these purposes, we're just going to print it straight from Cricut. We're not really going to change anything. We are going to leave the bleed on though, so I have a good clean edge. So once you have it printed, you can go ahead and put it on your printer, grab all your materials, and then we're going to choose what kind of material we're going to cut it on. I'm going to choose more pressure because my blade was getting a little dull. So I'm just putting more pressure on 80-pound cardstock. I printed it on 80-pound cardstock. So now that we have it all printed, we are going to go ahead and just prep it for our mat. You can see it's all nice and printed. And we're going to add it to our mat. Now, the mat I'm using is not a Cricut mat. It's called Duhalo or Duhaloo. I say Duhaloo, but I think it's Duhalo. And I will link those below as well because I love these mats, and they are a fraction of the price of the other mats, and they work great. And this is just a standard grip mat. Now, once I get it all nicely put on the mat, we're just going to run it through my Cricut Maker 3. And this will work on basically any of your Cricuts except for the Joy. You could reconfigure it if you wanted to, but the Joy does not do print and cut. So Cricut Explore, Cricut Explore 2, Cricut Explore 3, or Cricut Maker 3. It'll work for each of them. So here we are just cutting them. They run pretty quick. This video is sped up about 150%. So just know that this video is running a little fast. Cricut does cut very quickly, but not quite this fast. Like I said, it's sped up about 150% just for the purposes so I could bring this to you and not have a gigantic long video. But here the Cricut's just cutting everything along. It's already read the registration marks. It's cutting along the outside edge of each tag. And now don't forget, you're going to be able to download this free file. There's going to be a link in the description. So if you want to grab these cute little tags for yourself, be sure to click that link. It's a quick little opt-in just to be able to receive the download. It'll be sent in your email, and you can download it straight from the email that gets sent once you fill out the form, just saying that you want to have these sent to you. Right, and then when you have it all printed, you just hit done, and you can save the project if you forgot to save it before. If not, let's go ahead and just peel those guys right off the mat. And I do apologize for the lighting. It's a little dark. The sun keeps coming in and out, so I keep having to adjust the lighting. But here's a little trick if you want to pop things off. If you just bend your mat back, things pop right off. It's really great when you have stiffer projects. It doesn't always work for all materials, but for most. And here are our finished tags. Super duper cute. That's me trying to adjust the lights again. But look at how cute these are. They are definitely, depending on your printer, they may have slightly different coloring. My lighting was just making them look kind of dull. They actually did print much better than this even. But I hope you like it. So don't forget to subscribe, and if you want to grab your tags, go ahead and go in the description and you'll be able to grab yours.